Hey everyone, JJB here, bringing you guys some more VGC18 Wi-Fi Battles. So as you can see on the screen, we've got a new team for today. We're rocking out with Ludicolo, Politoed, Gothitelle, Mega Mawile, Incineroar and Tapu Koko. The main selling point of this team is we can either go fast mode with Rain, so with our Ludicolo Swift Swim, or we can go Trick Room with Gothitelle and go for Perish Trap with Politoed or Mawile Sweeps in the Trick Room. So that's a really quick overview of the team. The full description with the movesets, EVs and everything will be down in the description below. And our opponent for today is rocking out with a Nihilego, Kartana, Charizard, Landorus, what's it called? Cresselia, that's the one, and Snorlax. So, I think I'm going to lead Incineroar to get off a Intimidate and a Fake Out. That's looking really nice. And I think maybe Gothitelle? Nothing on this team really does too much to Goth, so I think we'll lead that. Trap in whatever he leads with. And then I think I'll bring Rain Mode in the back. How do we get rid of the Kartana with Incineroar? Yeah, let's bring Ludicolo in the back. No, I'm going to bring Mawile. The plan with Mawile there is Mawile's a really hard hitter. So I'm thinking that can break through some of his mons a bit better. Sorry for the rush intro there and the team overview. I'd started recording and then realised that I hadn't actually started recording, so I've done a whole intro before the game started. And then obviously I can't end up using that. So yeah, it really rushed in. So like I was saying, basically the team's got two modes. You've got the fast mode or the slow mode. So we've kind of gone for neither here. I guess we've gone more slow, haven't we, really? We've brought all of our Trick Room mons. And we see that he leads with his Landorus and his Charizard. He gets the Intimidate off. The Landorus Intimidate goes first, so you know that's faster, that's pretty obvious. But he's leading two fast mons here. So we could go for a Trick Room on this turn, fairly freely, I think. And I think I just want to go for a Fake Out onto the Landorus. I don't think the Charizard can OHKO Gothitelle in one turn. His best Trick Room mon is the Snorlax, but I feel like we can get around the Snorlax with the guys we've got anyway. You know, we've got Knockoff on the Incineroar to get rid of its berry, we've got double Intimidate with the Mawile as well, so we can get around that. So yeah, so I think we'll go for the Trick Room now. Let's see what our opponent does. The Charizard protects, which is really nice because we've not targeted that at all. He's protecting there in case we bring in Politoed, expecting him to Mega Evolve into Charizard Y, because then we'd get the... we wouldn't even get the rain up, would we? Because we'd switch first. Okay, so we get Trick Room up, Landorus got flinched, we are looking good so far. I'm not really seeing anything wrong with going for a knockoff onto the Landorus slot. Get rid of an item there, and I suppose we can just Psychic into the Charizard. I'm not too sure what to do with Goth now, to be honest. I think we'll just fire off a Psychic. No real reason not to. With the fastest thing out of the field now. This won't do much damage. Yeah, it doesn't really do anything. We do get the knockoff off though, which is really nice. We get rid of a Choice Scarf, so if anything we've actually helped the Landorus. The Heat Wave misses Incineroar, which is fine. We see that it does barely anything to Gothitelle. We see a knockoff into Goth, which will hurt. It does get rid of our Recovery Berry as well, so that's, you know, pretty nasty. The Charizard didn't Mega Evolve, which is interesting. What's the biggest threat to the team? I want to get rid of the Landorus. We'll just Flare Blitz the Lando slot, and I'm going to protect Goth on this turn. He should Mega Evolve now. I'm not sure why he's not Mega'd yet. He's probably scared of the Politoed in the back, but protects again. So he wants to keep this Charizard around. Of course, if he knows that we've got the Mawile on our team... Oh, we get the burn. Okay, I was going to lament missing the KO, but the burn is really nice. And we see a U-turn into Goth, which means we get the KO on the Landorus this turn. If it had been able to U-turn out, then the burn wouldn't have taken any damage, or wouldn't have any effect. So it's nice there that we got the burn first of all, and that he targeted the Goth. So out comes the Snorlax. I'm gonna... Snorlax will underspeed Incineroar. I'm gonna helping hand low kick. I'm not too fussed about the Charizard. If we can get the Charizard as one of his last 2 mons left without bringing in Politoed, then we can just overwrite his rain if he goes for it. He does go for the belly drum, so he's going to be +4 with full HP after this, because he gets his berry up. So this is pretty scary. Obviously we've given him Trick Room, which is really going to benefit him. The low kick here should do big damage though, especially with the helping hand boost. Yeah, and it brings the Snorlax into a range where it's, you know, going to struggle on following turns. Overheat KO's Goth. Okay. I feel like I'm sort of forced to go Mawile here to get the Intimidate off on the Snorlax. And then we've got to just target down the Snorlax on this turn. There's how many turns of Trick Room left? Just the 1 turn. So if we can get through this turn, then we can really bully the Snorlax on following turns. We know the Snorlax outspeeds our Incineroar. I'm just going to low kick the Snorlax again, and I'm going to protect Mawile on this turn. No, am I? If we Mega Evolve and Sucker Punch the Charizard, will that KO? I guess we'll find out. I was going to protect there to try and keep Mawile around, but then I'm thinking if we protect, we stall out our own Trick Room, and then we make Mawile really slow, and then the Charizard outspeeds on the next turn anyway. So he does go for the Mega Evolution here, which is fine. If we can take one of these guys out, we can just bring in Politoed to get rid of that on the, you know, in the future. So let's see what happens here. We go for the big Sucker Punch. We KO the Charizard, we get a crit there, which I think might have mattered. And we see a return, that's going to be out into the Incineroar, which will probably KO. Yeah, 100% going to KO. But the Trick Room goes now, which means that the Snorlax is going to be very slow. So it's kind of going to come down to now what his last mon is. It's the Nihilego. Which, to be honest, I'm very happy with. Yeah, I'm feeling fine about this. Unless it's like a Z move Nihilego, it's not really threatening our mons too much. So I think all we'll do is go for a big Scald into Nihilego and an Iron Head into Snorlax. And that should be enough to KO the Lax at least. You see Sludge Bomb, that's got to go into Politoed. It's not going to do much though, we're very bulky. He does get the Poison, which you know, might be important in the future, we're not sure yet. Scald comes out, super effective, it's in the rain, but Nihilego does have huge special defense. Iron Head KOs Snorlax. Nice, and I'm thinking that the Nihilego's not really got anything for Mawile, so I think that's probably going to be a win here. Which, you know, feeling pretty good about. It's the first time with this team. It's going to click Iron Head. So, I meant to do some testing with this team, the opponent forfeits. I meant to do some testing with this team beforehand, playing with it. This is my first time playing with a team in a very long time. So I'm very glad to snag the win there. Yeah, I feel like we played really well. Kept our positioning well. We got lucky with the crit, maybe with the Sucker Punch, but I'm not too sure. But yeah, that's going to be the first battle for today. I'm going to cut back in when we find our second opponent, so I will see you guys shortly. Alright, hey everyone, so we have found ourselves an opponent. Didn't quite catch the rating, I think it was the high 1500s. Oh geez, what is this team? They have got a Crabominable, is that what it's called? The Ice Crab. They've got Camerupt, they've got Kingler, they've got Credilli, they've got the pre-evolution of Aromatisse. I can't remember what that's called, and I've got no idea what it wants to do. And they have a Tapu Koko. Man, I've got no idea what to expect from this. No idea at all. The Cradily puts me off the rain mode because it has the Storm Drain ability. So that's definitely off-putting. But I feel like I want to lead with maybe the same as last time. Maybe we go with the Incineroar for the Intimidate and the Fake Out Pressure. I think I'm going to lead Koko as well. It matches up against everything really nicely other than the Camerupt. But we can just fake that out if he leads with it. Let's bring Goth and... No, do you know what? I think I want Mawile and I think I want Politoed. Politoed's really good against everything other than the... Is Politoed really good? Can't really do much if the Cradili's in. But we need the water coverage for the Camerupt. I think we're going to have to risk it. I don't think Politoed's great here. I don't think Gothitelle can really do too much. I don't want to set up Trick Room because a lot of his mons are potentially really good under Trick Room. I wonder if the pre-evolution gets Trick Room. I have absolutely no idea what that wants to do. Not a clue. Yeah, going to be interesting for sure. Spritzy and Tapu Koko. So I don't know what it wants to do. I'm assuming that it's going to be some sort of utility. Because what else can it be? I have absolutely no idea what Spritzy does. So I'm going to fake out the Koko, and I think I'm just going to taunt the Spritzy. Koko protects, that's fine. To me, that's essentially the same as us getting off a fake out. And the Spritzy protects as well, okay? So he's just making sure there that, no one's taking any damage with the priority fake out. Which is fine. So nothing happens there. He sees that we're going to probably taunt the Spritzy. I think I'm just going to Flare Blitz the Koko and Dazzling Gleam. Or just Thunderbolt Spritzy. I guess we can just straight up Thunderbolt. I don't know what it wants to do. We could double down on the Spritzy. Then am I really scared of a Spritzy? I think I'm just going to D-Gleam to try and make sure we KO the Koko. I think that's the plan there. Z-move from the Koko. If it's targeting Incineroar, we die to this, I think. We're not Assault Vest. I mean, it's going to be targeting the Incineroar. I want to know what the Spritzy does. If the Incineroar can survive this, I'll be very impressed. Nah, not a chance, okay. Oh man, right. So what's Spritzy going to do here? No, it has Trick Room. Okay, so we called that right. So we can just go Mawile now then. And thank him very much for setting that up for us. I wonder why you'd use a Spritzy instead of anything else. We're just going to Mega and Iron Head the Koko. I don't think he's got anything that can... I mean, nothing resists it. Kingler resists it, but is he going to bring in a Kingler when I've got a Koko out? And I'm just going to Thunderbolt the Spritzy slot. I'm very interested to see what happens here. This is such a random team. It's the kind of team that I'll 100% lose to. Spritzy protects. I don't really mind. Yeah, we get a big Iron Head off into the Koko, which is going to pick up the KO. Nice. That's going to KO like 100% of the time. And the T-Bolt does nothing. I suppose that's kind of fine. I wonder what's going to come in. So Camerupt's going to come in. So I think we just protect Mawile, and I think we're forced to bring in Politoed to set up Rain. I'd imagine the Spritzy might have something like Sunny Day. I could see that maybe being a tech that it carries to get around the rain, because if we get rain up, it obviously weakens the camera up's eruptions and like heat waves and that kind of thing that it wants to go for. So we get rain up, camera up's gonna mega evolve. Got no idea what this team is. No idea what's gonna happen. Right, but either way we know that Mawile's gonna survive this turn. We just see Earth Power straight up into the Mawile slot, that's fine. And we see Moonblast, which was going to be targeting the Koko. So what do we do? If he brings in the Cradily, we're a bit stuck. So I think I'm sort of forced to Iron Head the Spritzy slot. And straight up Scald the Camerupt. I think that's what I'm going to do. It's quite risky. I think Mawile can take a hit. This should be the Cradily, which it is. Mawile will outspeed the Politoed in Trick Room, so it should pick up the KO now, as long as it survives this Earth Power. Which it doesn't. Oh, Camerupt's so strong, and the Cradily Storm Drain activates. Alright, well that was a really good plan if we could have survived. But we didn't. That really sucks. We've 100% lost this now. The Camerupt is just going to just clean up. It'll Earth Power Koko for the KO. Politoed can't do anything. I'm going to let the opponent get the satisfaction of KOing us though, so we are just going to stay in. I guess we'll just go for the big Giga Hot Havoc on the Cradily just for the memes. I'm just going to fire for Perish Song. There's no coming back from this because Nature Power Thunderbolt, that's very interesting. Okay, well Politoed goes down, yeah, he's completely wrecked us. The blooming Spritzy, man. And Sludge Bomb, yeah, that should probably KO. No, it doesn't quite go, so we get I guess a poison as well, alright, fine. Well, yeah, that's probably going to wrap up this battle. We're definitely going to lose on the following turn. I feel like the first game we played really well. We kept in control of it. We played around with, identifying our win conditions, getting rid of the Charizard, keeping Politoed in the back, keeping the Trick Room. That was really nice. So really happy with the first game. This second game is just it's another memey opponent, and I suck against the memes. Trick Room goes fine. Yeah, I had no idea what to expect from the Spritzy. The Trick Room definitely caught me off guard. The Camerupt OHKOing the Mawile was something I probably should have expected, but I was kind of hoping it would cling on. I don't know why he's bothering with it. It just KO'd me, man. Alright, so yeah, that's going to be it for today, guys. If you guys enjoyed, then leave a like on the video, drop a subscription as well. Make sure you keep up to date with all my future uploads. Leave a comment as well. Let me know what you think about the team. I know the second game didn't really show it off too much, but I feel like we've got a good idea of the Trick Room mode in the first game. So yeah, that is going to be it for today, guys. I think I already said that, but whatever. So all that's left for me to say is thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you guys next time.